Brothers, take a knee if you can. Sisters, just face bowed towards the ground. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Quadash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahawah, Malakwaka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Asha, Barataza, Kuwa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Latanawa, Laham, Ko, Yawam, Wasalak Nawa, Kawabwak Nawa, Kasalach Nawa, Kawabwak Yunawa, Wala'a, Tabayanawa, Banasayawa, Abo, Awashanawa, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwath, Waha Allah, Watapara, Lawalanyam, Aman, La'a, Yahaya, Laka, Alahayam, Arkayam, Il, Panya, La'a, Tahasha, Laka, Pasal, Wala'a, Ta'abadam, La'a, Talakhwaf, Af, Sham, Yahawah, Bashawa, Zakar, Hayawam, Hashabath, La Kodashwa, Kabad, Abaka, Wahamaka, La'a, Daratazak, La'a, Tana'a, La'a, Dagana, La'a, Dana, Shakar, La'a, Tachama, Ka, Ashara, Laraka, Shema, Yashara, Yahawah, Yahawah, Shema, Yashara, Yahawah, Yahawah, Shema, Yashara, Yahawah, Hear, O Israel, Yahawah power, Yahawah is one. You may stand on your feet and give the Most High praise. Come, Yahshua.
Shalom, shalom. Just a couple of announcements. I'm going to probably send it out probably tomorrow or probably on early the weekend, Monday. We're going to meet back here when the sun goes down. Okay, on next Saturday, we're not having camp. So what we're going to have everybody do is when the sun goes down when the sun goes down, on Saturday, everybody just meet here, and we're going to close out the Feast of Day of Atonement. If you want to order some food, if your sisters want to make some food, that's fine. If your brothers want to bring something, some fruit, some water, that'll be fine too. We're going to meet here sundown next Saturday. Either we're gonna be in the gym, all right? Either the gym or we're gonna be in the back, but most likely we're gonna be in the gym. So everybody, like I said, all praise to the Most High, Yahawah. It's always a pleasure to be here. Look, let me say this too. Everybody give themselves a hand for even being here, because it's kind of tough, especially these last days, even to get up money to put gas in the car. So that's a feat within itself, because I'm pretty sure everybody got a TV and they see what's going on. A lot of scary stuff is going on, and these prophecies are speeding up fast. I mean, real fast, man. Whenever you have a president of the United States, get on TV and just start, putting that hammer down and start mandating certain things. This man got a short time left. Give me 12 and 12, Revelation, Brian. And this man got a short time left. Me and Priest was outside just talking. A lot of things that we talked about before steadily and speedily up, coming to pass. Esau's kingdom is falling right before his face. And he see it, everybody see it. When you start seeing, they mandating, they just putting the hammer down. Satan got a short time left. He's trying to make that last push, like I've been saying for a very long time. He's trying to make that last sacrificial push, to Satan so his kingdom can prolong. But on the flip side to that, what he's trying to do at the same time too, he's trying to put in that new world order. Now they come out on TV and they say it. They came out of Canada. The governor of Canada came out and said it. She said, we're implementing a new world order. That's the first time I ever heard that, man. Just boldly on the news said it. We're implementing the new world order. I said, my goodness, man. Personally, like I said, be thankful to the Most High that the Most High actually have you sitting here and you're part of this. Just remember, you have to always do the right thing at all times. That's what's going to save you in these last days. That's including myself too. Read Revelation 12 and 12, King Ryan.
And the book says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens.
Yeah, okay, that's what we do. We go out there. That's what you're supposed to be doing. This ain't no time to go backwards and sad and go home and put your head up under a pillow and up under the blanket, and try to be by yourself and separate yourself. Zephaniah 1 and 2, the Most High says, gather ye selves together. That's where the power and the strength, lies in there. I don't know, look, King Ryan, I don't know nobody who's ever had strength in doing things on their own. You understand what I'm saying? It takes a team. Even they know that in sports. It takes a team to win. You understand what I'm saying? Even Yahawah had 12 disciples, that he used, and he had ministered them through the spirit of the Yahawah, to go and teach the word, man. Even team sports. You can't do everything on your own, man. You need a team of people to do it. Okay? There's no individualism in this right here. Okay? We need each other these last days. Okay, to come together and foresee this thing. Go ahead, Brian.
And ye that dwell in them, woe to the inhabitants of the earth.
Yeah, the Most High said, woe, meaning destruction. Okay, there's a lot of things that they don't show on the news, man. A lot of things they don't show on the news that's going on worldwide. I teach about this all the time, and I'm pretty sure priests teach about it all the time too. There's a lot of things that they don't show you, that's going on. Fires in California, more earthquakes, typhoons, poverty that's going on, in America. What you think over there in Las Vegas and over there in California, tent cities all about? And like I always say, slavery still exists, okay? It still exists. What do you think child kidnapping is all about, man? Okay, when they roll up on you in a Walmart parking lot, they snatch you. That's slavery, man. Slavery still exists. Them curses ain't going nowhere, man. Okay, it's just that the Most High has a certain elect people that he saved those curses from. All right, what do you think they do when they roll up on you? Esau roll up on you in the parking lot and snatch you and your kids. What do you think he's gonna do to you? The same thing they was doing back in the 1400s, the same exact thing, man. Okay, that still exists, except that the Most High has you exonified. He has you exempt, from that darkness in that part of the world, man. Okay, when you go home and all of a sudden you go down the street and you do a U-turn back, the Most High has you exempt from that, man. Okay, if it wasn't for this truth, okay, a lot of us would be off, murdered, gone, man, from this right here. Okay, you try slipping out of this truth, man. There's a world outside of this truth. Okay, before you came in here, okay, that only you can see. That's evil, man. Okay, but when you come into this truth, you see things a whole lot better because the Most High is saving you from that, man. All right, finish up.
And of the sea, for the devil has come down.
That's exactly Esau right there. He's come doing what, Ryan?
It's coming down.
He's coming down, man. Okay, vaccination shots. What the hell is that all about, man? All right, he's forcing a mandated shot. That had never happened in no time in history. Okay, they did it back in the 1800s. I think it was like 1870. They did it back then, and it was worldwide chaos, man. They tried to implement, I think it was a polio shots back then. Okay, and they tried to mandate that shot on everybody. It didn't work out too good. It just didn't work. It didn't work out too good, man. All right, it was anarchy during that time. Everybody fighting. I'm not getting no shot. And let me say this too, man. The reason why, okay, Esau hasn't came down full force, okay, on our people like he want to, okay, because you got a lot of these old liberal crackers out here that's saying, hell no, we ain't taking that shot, man. We ain't taking that shot. Okay, that's the reason why Esau really hasn't came down full force, okay, really like he want to, because you got presidents and CEOs of corporations, okay, out here that they said, no, I'm not vaccinating. I'm not taking it, man. I'm not taking it. Okay, that's the reason why the Most High has them not really, Esau hasn't really come full force, because he has people that's the most liberal crackers, man. Okay, that live in West Virginia, one tooth in their mouth. They ain't taking that shot, man. They laughing, just like you sitting up here laughing. They ain't taking that shot, laughing and saying, I'm not taking no shot, man. Okay, go ahead, King Ryan.
Having great wrath.
Yeah, having great wrath, okay? The scriptures is coming to pass every day, man. Every day, man. You know, see it out there, you see it. You know, the way Esau got this whole society just set up, man. All right? Way he pushing, okay, the homosexual agenda, okay, on men. Everybody's one now, man. The ones you thought they wasn't one, okay, they won. Muscles on them, man, and voice heavier than Barry White. Hell, they won too, man. Okay? Rappers going around pushing big stomachs. They to my one rapper said he going to get transplanted so he can breastfeed, man. What the hell is this, man? Okay, that's Satan, man. Okay, that's Satan. Okay, pushing it off on your kids. That's a vibration. Okay, that's a vibration. The longer and the more men do that, and the longer the evil that goes on, you're pushing. Even the 5-pointed pentagram, anything that deals with negativity outside of this Bible, that's a vibration. Okay, of Satan. That's a vibration of Satan. Like I said, men dressing up as women, going around, their stomachs is big, and you know, even though some of the stuff may be photoshopped, but that's still pushing that vibration of Satan. Blow the trumpet. Okay, that's pushing a vibration of righteousness and warning people. Okay, we send up the prayers. Okay, the prayers work. That's sending up a vibration to the Most High of righteousness. Esau has been here too long, man. He's been in power too long, man. Every way you look, you see a 5-pointed pentagram. Everything's just evil in the society, man. That's a vibration. Now you got young kids going to school now with jeans on, with bones going in the front of it, man. And they don't even understand what that's all about. That's all a sect of the skulls and bones, man. That's all about. The black pants, and now they got white bones going across, and they think that's a fashion statement. No, brother, what you're doing, you're promoting Satanism. Okay? And if kids want to really dissect that, and when they want to go into it, they go back, Rhyme, and they look and say, oh, this is a sect of the Illuminati, the skulls and bones. Let me dive into that. Okay? And that's how it starts, man. That's exactly how it starts. You get curious, and then when you start dissecting everything, then you start putting that vibration of Satan out there. And things are bad out here, man. Things are real bad out here. Go ahead, King.
Because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
He got a short time. You know, he's so fighting. Esau fighting for this kingdom, man. You think this man gonna go down without a fight, man? Okay? Much as Esau liked to party and turn up and got everybody hooked on drugs and hooked on stupidity, you think Satan wanna leave, man? Okay, so now he putting up a fight, man. He putting up a hell of a fight too, man. He putting up a hell of a fight. This is the last sacrifice that he's trying to do, man. Okay, to gain more power. Okay, George Bush Jr., okay, back in the year 2001 or 2002, on this day, okay, that man sanctioned them towers to be blowed up, okay, and blamed it on the Iraqis. All right, blamed it on Iraqis. Oh, so coincidentally, he's somewhere off in Texas somewhere reading a book in a classroom like he don't know what's going on. He's the president. He's the one who ordered the hit on the World Trade Center. All right? He had the buildings condemned. All right? How does he not know what's going down? That damn devil man gonna read a kid's book upside down. How you read, look, how you got a book open and you read it to the kids, okay, and all of a sudden one of your men come in, okay, and say, hey, Mr. President, hey, the tower's just been bombed. And all of a sudden he's looking at the book and close it up and the book is upside down. Coincidentally, you've had the book open for the last 3 minutes. Reading it to, hey, boys and girls, how are you doing? And the book is upside down. You mean to tell you that good, okay, at reading? You can read things upside down? Now, it wouldn't surprise me. That's how you so roll anyway, okay? Everything they do is upside down anyway, okay? So it wouldn't be surprising me that the devil was reading things that was upside down, okay? But he ordered that. That was all planned, man. That was all planned. On today, okay, 9/11, okay, 911 emergency, okay, that was all planned, man. And those buildings wasn't hit, of course, like everybody know in here. Okay, those buildings were what? They was detonated, man. They was detonated. And me, myself, personally, okay, I know personally, okay, people that was going inside that building about 3 months prior to that, okay, and seeing people wiring things up in that building, man. I know personally people that was going there wiring up. They didn't know what the hell they was wiring, man. This is a construction company going there just wiring up floor by floor. Oh, we're trying to get better internet service in here. we putting better internet service. Well, can you hear it now? I'm pretty sure you can get everything now, King Ryan. Okay? Finish that up. Give me, matter of fact, give me Isaiah 1:9. Okay? And you got to be careful in these last days. Satan is rolling real thick. Okay, out here. Okay, the only thing that we got is the Most High. That's the only thing we got. What we gonna? Hey, listen. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? We gonna go back and run back out there to evil? What we gonna do, man? These last days. All right, we can't cross-contaminate. Okay, ourselves into the other nations. Okay, that's what got us to the point where we at right now. People love cross-contamination, man. How you gonna tell your kid to go and join up? Okay, with the enemy? Our people crazy, man. Man, look. Last night I had an interview with a sister, man. Black power. Okay? As soon as I mentioned that damn cracker, man, she told me that's another time for another cheese. My logic on me, crazy. Okay? Notice when I said all through the whole interview, man. Okay, we was talking about the COVID shot. Okay, and how it's affecting black people, the black man. You know, I was talking about black men, talking about how it's affecting black people. And even that sometimes, you know me, you know, I throw a little humor about black people, about fried chicken. You know, how down in Dallas, this is no joke, down in Dallas, how you had some stores down there offering fried chicken for a shot. Sister cracked up laughing, she holding her stomach, she cracked up laughing, all teeth were showing. Soon as I said something about meat and E. coli, I was breaking that down about the blood and the meat, and I said, we don't do that. I said, only cave people do that. She said, that's another topic for another day. Soon, all day long, we can look, right, all day long, we can talk about black women and their hair and what they do and how they dress. As soon as I said caveman, sister lost everything, all control, all spirit. Okay, she lost everything, man. Okay, and I looked at her like, man, you know what I'm saying? As soon as you mentioned something about slave master, okay, it's something that just goes irie with our people because cross-contamination. Our people always want to integrate, okay, with the enemy. You mean to tell me this man hasn't, you know, and at the very beginning, she talking about, okay, put a disclaimer. No, we're not talking, this is not meant to offend nobody. Well, look, the white man been offending us for over 400 damn years. The shot is offensive to us, man. Okay, the very subject matter that she called me to talk about is offensive, okay, to us. So why we always make excuses and apologize for being right all the time, man? Oh, this ain't to offend anyone, Yahawah. Okay, but the white man been offending us for over 400 years, brother Gael. Okay, and there's very few men out here that's not going to take, okay, nothing that the white man gives you. Okay, read Isaiah, okay, 1:9.
Isaiah chapter 1 verse 9. Except the Most High of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant.
Yeah, the Most High said there's a small remnant that he's leaving. A very small remnant that he's leaving in these last days, okay? And we is it, all right? He ain't looking for everybody. Somebody got to be sacrificed, okay? That's what the Most High requires, blood, sacrifice. Somebody got to be sacrificed. Somebody got to be sacrificed. Okay, only a small remnant. Okay, a remnant is just a part of, okay, a whole. That's all a remnant is, man. Whole nation Israel, King Ryan. Most High said he just want just a little bit. That's all. I just want just a little bit. Okay, and like I said, we is it. Go ahead, brother.
And we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like as unto Gomorrah.
Look, the Most High said if it wasn't a small remnant that he got his eye on and he's going to save in these last days, the Most High said all of us, okay, would have been as like Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Okay, because that's the vibration that this damn devil got out here, man. Sodom and Gomorrah. Every way you look, you can't even turn your TV on. Your kids can't even look at cartoons no more and laugh no more. You got cartoon men kissing on one another, man, and feeling up on one another. The commercials now in the daytime. It used to be a time when they censor that stuff, Brother Ryan. Now they got it full blast now. Even in the medication now, they throwing little signs out there now, okay, about medication. You know, if you're not too sure what is it that you want to do with your partner. And they always got black men kissing on each other. Y'all notice that? They always got two black men, big, rusty men kissing on each other all the time, man. Okay? If you're not too sure what your partner do, what you do. Okay? And that's sending a vibration out to your kids, man, and it's okay. It's okay to do that. I don't care what mom and dad say. It's okay for me to do that. I'm going to make my own choices. I'm going to make my own decisions. I'm going to do what I want to do. Okay? I had a talk with my niece the other day, man. Okay? A parent's trying to tell her not to go to the Navy. And she went upstairs and said, I'm going to do what I want to do. I said, what? I looked at my sister like, what? You know, daddy ain't let us get away with that. You know what I'm saying? I know about to say it to my dad. My head would have been in the kitchen stove, man. Okay, my dad, I'm gonna do what I want to do, really? And I'm in his refrigerator eating up his meat. Okay, the cereal that he bought, he paid for the light bill, and I'm gonna walk up the stairs and I'm gonna do what y'all say. What she said again? Y'all can say what y'all want to say. I'm gonna do what I want to do anyway. Man, my eyes got big when I seen it. 'Cause I know my sister. I know how my sister is, and I know how we grew up. King Ryan, you know what I'm saying? She just sat on the couch and just looked at her, lips out. I said, that's all you gonna do? I looked at her, that's all you gonna do? Daughter went right upstairs. I said, man, this society is terrible, man. Discipline them kids like the Most High said. Bend their neck down at their youth. Okay, because when they get older, okay, they're gonna have that respect for you. Keep letting your kids get away with calling you names and coming in late, okay, all the time. They got no respect for you. They turn 16, 18 years old. You try to go out and find that switch for them. It's a little bit too late now. They're gonna laugh at it. Switch gonna break right on them. Like Priest said about a month ago. His dad used to take that belt. Yeah. I remember that you said back then. Yeah. You knew it was coming. And straighten right up. And he used to make the noise, yeah. That's how he used to sound. Oh, yeah. Well, absolutely. Right. You try to wiggle out of it, right? You cry before he hits you, right? Yeah. Okay. Straighten you right on up. Sometimes your parents may have mercy on you. Sometimes mercy on you. It's like, you know, like the mothers jump in. Oh, leave him alone, John. Don't bother him. Let him go. He's back there crying. Leave him alone. Let him go. Then your dad may have a little mercy on you and say, okay, boy, get on up out of here, man. Not your dad. He used to, right? He used to fulfill, okay, what he needed to fulfill. Okay, you the same way. You live in my house too. That's right. Yeah, I told y'all about a month ago. My dad used to pull me right out the bed, man. I try to hang outside with a shower, man, late at night, come in, know my dad working tired. I sneak right in the room, Brian. Don't even eat. Sneak right in the room, open up the door. Don't even take a bath. Go right up under the covers. Okay? My dad used to pull me right up in the morning time. Leg used to go right up under the covers, man. You thought I forgot, huh? Like something out of, what's that movie, man? Something out of one of them horror movies, man. 1 minute you see my head in the cover, brother guy out. Next thing you know, I'm up under the cover. My dad's pulling me, man. I knew it was over. Brace myself for that. Okay? Parents, you gotta be careful. Go ahead, King Ryan.
Come, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 10, Isaiah 1 and 10. Hear the word of the Most High, ye rulers of Sodom. Give ear unto the law of your power, or our power, ye people of Gomorrah.
Ezekiel 6, somebody give me Ezekiel 6 and 8, and somebody give me John 9 and 31. All right, and when you get it, let me know. And Yahawah, give me Ezekiel 1 and 18. All right, and Ryan, when you get it, let me know.
Ezekiel 6 and 8.
Uh-huh.
It says, yet will I leave a remnant that ye may have some that shall escape the sword.
Yeah, there you go right there, man. I'm going to use that word remnant all day today. The word remnant, man. The Most High says some of us may escape that sword. All right? That's what do you think is saving you in these last days, man? When you do right by the Most High do right by you. That's the bargaining agreement right there. You do right by the Most High do right by you. That's the bargaining agreement right there. But when you don't do it, okay, the Most High got something for you. Read that again, Ryan. I'm going to let this sink real good. Go ahead.
Yet will I leave a remnant, that ye may have some that shall escape the sword.
Yeah, that's what we ain't here to do. Escape that sword. Everybody going crazy out there, man, these last days. Nobody has no answers, man. Not even the wisest, okay, of the black men out there. They still talk about economics. Last time I checked, this place is crumbling. They still talk about economics, and we got to get more jobs, and we got to do this. And the last time I checked, Esau laying people off. They telling you to stay home if you ain't got the shot. We got to get more economics, and we got to support one another, and we got to do this. Look at old messy Jesse, man. Jesse is real messy now. Jesse took that vaccination about a month ago, him and his wife. Okay, took it, went in there healthy, smiling with his thumb up. Okay, still had that thumb up when he went in there, walking straight, King Yeshua, I see you. Okay, walking in there straight, him and his wife, had his wife, they marched, went in there together, man. Had somebody tape record him and everything. Look at Jesse now. Jesse damn near paralyzed now. Jesse got to wear the pins now, man. Okay, oh yeah. Jesse very messy. Okay, Jesse always been a mess. Let me show it to you real quick. You think I'm making this up? Okay, yeah. Oh, Jesse, I wish we had that screen in here. I'll sure put him on blast. Okay, Jesse always been messy. Okay, the Most High just paying him back because I remember back when we was teaching on Fulton Street. Okay, back in 1990. Okay, Jesse Jackson, when he was running for the Rainbow Coalition, okay, that was taken last week. Okay, I know you got that poster. You used to have that when you was a kid. You used to have that poster, Jesse. Okay, he's a mess now. But listen, when Jesse Jackson was running for the you gonna keep him up there. Okay, when he was running for the coalition back in 1990. Okay, we was speaking right downtown Brooklyn. We seen a mob of people coming way down from the block, way down. Okay, and I think that this brother Tazabon was speaking. And we didn't know what was going on at the time. Okay, we seen a mob of people coming down the block, man, and everybody was looking. And right in the front was Jesse Jackson. Remember that Operation Rainbow Push, back in the 80s and the 90s, and he was actually running for president. So he came right by the camp, right when we were speaking, came right on by King Ryan. And the brother Tazabon, he's a real hard speaker, man. And he said, "Hey, Jesse, let me ask you a question. Jesse, look. Eyes got big. He said, "Let me ask you a question, brother." He put that damn thumb up, Ryan, started smiling, and kept on pushing, man, down the street, man. Yeah, kept it pushing down the street, man. Old Jesse. Jesse looks very messy now, man. Okay. Month later, here you go, King Ryan. Now he on crutches, man. Barely walk. They said that man paralyzed after that shot. What happened to Hank Aaron? What happened to Marvel and Haggard? Beating up everybody in the ring. Knocking people out. Boom, boom. Knocking people out, man. Before he took that shot, he wanted to fight Ray. He's still pissed off at Ray Leonard, man. Okay, from back in 1988 when Ray Leonard beat him up. Okay, he was still trying to promote the fight. I want to beat him up. I'm not going to be satisfied till we get back in the ring. Man, about 60 years old, want to get back in the ring with Ray Leonard, man. Okay, healthy, strong. Soon as he took that shot, brother Gael, he was out of here. Okay, who else? The other guy that was a basketball player, not Bill Russell. He ain't checked out yet. Okay, but he did take that shot. Okay, finish reading.
Come. It says, that ye may have some that shall escape the sword.
Yeah, the Most High said it's gonna be some that's gonna escape the sword. Go ahead.
Among the nations.
Among the nations, because we scattered through the four corners of the earth. Okay, no matter where you go, okay, you're gonna have Israelites wherever you go. Okay, so the Most High said, wherever you go, okay, it's gonna be some that's gonna escape that sword, man. Whether you're in Ghana, okay, whether you're over there in China, whether you're in Russia, you're living over there in the army, the Most High gonna save some of you from that sword, man. Okay, it's no escaping this. Go ahead.
When ye shall be scattered through the countries.
Yeah, the Most High said whether you're going to be scattered through the countries, okay, you're going to be saved from that. It's just that over here in America, okay, is where the bulk, okay, of the Israelites are at. When you go back and check out through history, okay, this is where the bulk of where the Israelites are at. Okay, we came over here on cargo slave ships. Okay, our brothers, the North American Indians, they had been over here a long time ago. Okay, 15, 13, the 1200s. We was over here already, man. Okay, waiting for y'all. And that goes to show you that that's spiritual. You understand what I'm saying, priest? That's a spiritual thing, because during the time of the diaspora, when you read about the wars between the northern and the southern kingdom, isn't that something? The Most High made us migrate right over here to America, man. You talking about centuries, okay, before we were gathered up and we were chased out of Jerusalem. Yeah, the North American Indians, okay, and the Issacharites, we were already over in America, man. Isn't that something? Most I could have put it in our mind to go to Asia somewhere, go somewhere to the back of Russia someplace. But how come he had them come over here to the Americas, man? Okay? And then you had in the 1500s, the late 1500s, then you had the rest of everybody else join us right over here in America, man. Isn't that something? White man could have told us anywhere else, but why over here in America with the rest of our brothers? It's no coincidence, man. That is no coincidence. We serve in captivity and slavery and this punishment together. Okay, that's including the black woman too. It wasn't all men that came off them ships. Okay, like I posed a question to one sister. I said, hey, wait a minute now. She was talking about black men and black men laid their jobs and all of them smoke weed, prison. You know that favorite thing. Not you sisters in here. Okay, but you know the favorite thing black women say, all of them are gay or they're in prison. That's their favorite go-to. I love myself. Okay? Most High said in these last days, men and women shall be what? Lovers of what? Themselves. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Love, what's most women's favorite go-to line? Love yourself first. They never say love the Most High. When are they going to put the Most High in there? We get it. You understand what I'm trying to say? As far as that, you got to have a high self-esteem about yourself. And you got to take care of yourself. Okay, that's automatic. You understand what I'm trying to say? But you're never supposed to put yourself or be in love with yourself, okay, before the Most High. You got black men looking in the mirror, putting on more mascara and makeup than a woman. Sometimes looking in the mirror, like I said before, and, come out the shower mirror all fogged up. They King Ryan, mirror fogged up. You get in the bathroom. How you gonna be in the bathroom longer than your woman, man? She knocking on the door. Somebody, you finished? You using the same name. How you gonna be in the bathroom longer than your woman? Let me tell you something. Your woman, unless you in there, okay, making a bowel movement, I can understand that. That takes some time, King Ryan. You understand what I'm saying? That takes some time. But if you waking up in the morning, okay, and you getting up in the morning and you getting ready for work, that's a problem if your woman tell you, hey, hurry up, I gotta go to work too, and you in there, you bouncing. The Snoop Dogg, listen to Gin and Juice, okay, putting on, man, come on now, man. Men gotta stop that. I'm just saying you brothers in here, but you know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? Men shaving their eyebrows, getting them arched until I clean them up a little bit. Eyebrows nice and neat, sitting right in the barber's chair, okay? Clean them up. Not you brothers in here, because I know y'all know better, okay? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all have been in the barbershop plenty of times. You got that one dude that come in and clean them up. You know what I'm talking about. That's why he's laughing. Yeah.
Verse 9. And they that escape of you shall remember me among the nations.
That's right. And we're going to escape and we getting the hell up out of here, man. We getting up out of here, man. This is the second Egypt. Hey, Yahawah, drop that and give me Job 20 and 1 through 5. We getting up out of here, man. Okay, whether the Negroes wanted Jesse Jackson, whether the ones that want to leave or not, we getting up out of here, man. All right? If you can't see, the vision is written on the wall, man. Okay? The things that Esau is doing to all these other nations, man. But we holding back our own progress, priest. You understand what I'm saying? We holding back our own progress. Don't you know the Most High said if we all was to return to him overnight, don't you know the Most High said he'll deliver us out of the hand of our enemies? We've always prayed, okay, when the time came, we always prayed to the Most High to deliver us from the hands of our enemy. We didn't sign a job application, man. Okay? We didn't go to church. Okay? We didn't want to integrate with our enemy. Our job was to face the east, get together, face the east, okay, and ask the Most High to get us the hell up out of here, man. Okay? Stop. Okay? Stop the people, okay, that's coming to attack us. All right? The Hamites and all them guys, man, the Jebusites and all us. Face the east. Boom. And the Most High used to do it. The Ishmaelites, during the time of the Crusades, there was 7 Crusades that happened when they was pushing that Islam doctrine. This wasn't one. It was the Arabs that was going around pushing that Islam garbage. They did it 7 times over a period of centuries, pushing that Islam garbage. And they was at war with the black Jews, the Christians. Okay, that's what that war was all about, man. I got books where a lot of times when they said, listen, we're not going to attack Jerusalem, not today. You don't see that big angel protecting Jerusalem? We ain't going in there today. Let's turn around. Let's turn around and they used to get the hell up out of there. I got 2 books proving that, man. Where they said during the time of the Crusades, they said no, it was a time to attack Jerusalem, and it was a time not to attack Jerusalem. They said angels used to sit, okay, above the city of Jerusalem, and they said they used to regroup, okay, and they used to go back. Whenever Israel sinned, that's when the Most High took them angels, okay, from off of Jerusalem and let the enemy come right on in, man. The same way he did during the time of slavery, during the time of 740 AD, okay, when he let the Romans into Jerusalem. We were sinning. We were sinning. The Most High said, oh, really? I done protected you all this time. Y'all done went through the Red Sea, 8 angels, 8 manna. Oh, this how y'all gonna do me? Oh, this how y'all gonna do me? Serving rocks, okay, break dancing, turning to break dancing probably wasn't out back then. Turning, making gold calves when I delivered you out of Egypt. Oh, Dathan, okay, we tired. This is what you led us into, Moses. You brought us out into the wilderness to starve, and then foolishly, okay, our people, they made a golden calf and started honoring, okay, the golden calf. How crazy is that, man? Here it is, you done seen the water, 100 feet stacked up, 100 feet, you going through the water, okay, the Egyptian army chased you, and they heard the vibration of the horses too, man. That's how close they was too. Okay, they heard the vibration of the horses. That's when everybody got nervous. There it goes, what we gonna do? And that's how the Most High operates. Okay, that's how the Most High operates. He wants at the last end. He wants you to pray to him at the last end so he can deliver you, man. That's how he operates, man. Most High went through the Red Sea, told Moses, put that rod to the sea, okay? Split the Red Sea, went across, ate the manna's food, and that's how people did them. Okay? Most High opened the earth up and swallowed up millions of Israelites as well, too, back then, too, because of that. Okay? Go ahead, Yahshua. That was it on that, Brian?
It's a little more. Mm-hmm. It says, whether they shall be captives, because I am broken with their whorish heart, which have departed me.
That's right.
Departed from me.
Right. And
with their eyes, which go a-whoring after their idols.
That's right. There you go right there. Okay, that's what we do. Go a-whoring after idols. Okay, you got some people, look, our people crazy, man. Okay, some people, on a simplistic level, you got some people that honor and worship sports figures, man. I had a lot of respect for Allen Iverson, man, until he said this one damn thing right here. He from around your way, free. Okay? They interviewed this dude on All the Smoke. I know you look at that, King Ryan, with your man.
Matt Barnes.
Yeah, Matt Barnes and the other guy, Stephen Jackson. Yeah, Stephen Jackson. I knew you looked at it. You know both of them. Okay? They interviewed this dude about a month ago, man, and they was talking about Michael Jordan. And this Negro said, I had a lot of respect for that dude until he said this, man. This Negro said, when I first seen him, he didn't look real. You know, he tried to do, Allen Iverson got that little scraggly voice. He didn't look real. I thought, man, I was looking at Black Jesus when he said that. I said, man, this Negro got to be out of his mind, man. Yeah. He said, this man wasn't real when I seen him. He didn't look human. Am I lying, Ryan? This man didn't look human. Oh, really? Okay, so that's what you're doing. You're honoring and you're worshiping a man. That man put on wristbands just like every other basketball player. He put on shorts and he's a slave, okay, to the NBA just like you are, Allen Iverson. Okay? How you gonna honor and worship a man like that? Then you have that old simple Negro, what's his name again? Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp with his old slave stuff. He said, yeah, I know what you're talking about, Allen. I know what you're talking about, Allen. You know, he's a slave, man. He sounds just like somebody up a damn plantation, always skinning and grinning, man. Oh, Shannon Sharp. Yeah, Skip. Yeah, Skip. Yeah, that's about Skip. Skip. Yeah, Skip. That's the cooningest nigga I ever seen in my life, man. Yeah, Skip. Yeah, Skip. He may throw a little knowledge in every once in a while, you shoot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Skip. Then he go right back to skinning and grinning. Okay, yeah. And he said the same thing. He said he was down in Atlantic City, and he said he saw, it was really Quintaza Park crazy. He said he saw Michael Jordan on the elevator down in Atlantic City. He said it was like Jordan was floating.
He said it looked like, he said, yeah, he said, I know what you're talking about. He said, yeah. He said, I saw him down in Atlantic City, and I was in the elevator with him. I was looking at him like, man, this man is unreal. It looked like he was levitating. It looked like he was levitating. This man looked unreal. Let me tell you something. This is true fact. 84, me and Ashard and my other cousin brother, we went to the Knicks game. First basketball game Jordan had as a rookie in the garden. We went around because the buses used to come around the back of the garden at the time, and the team bus, they used to just walk them on in. We seen that Negro walk right on by. We wasn't interested in seeing him. We was interested in seeing the other guys, Quentin Daly and Orlando Woolridge. Jordan walked right on by. We was like, hey, how you doing? Where's Woolridge at, man? Okay? We didn't care about that dude back then, man. You know, but you got people that worship idols like that, man, looking at them and stuff like that. I want to be like Mike. Go ahead and finish that up.
And they shall loathe themselves for the evils which they have committed in all their abominations.
That's right. A lot of our people are going to regret, okay, and loathe themselves about the evil that they've done. Okay, like people taking that shot. You got a lot of people now that's regretting that thing now. Okay, taking that shot. I know Edomite tell me, oh, I should have never taken that shot. You know what I'm saying? On the job. I hear them talking around in the cafeteria, man. They be in groups, feeling their arm now. I should have never taken that shot. Idiot. Okay, we've been trying to tell him, King Ryan, the poisons that's in this shot, and what is now. Okay, a lot of our people don't want to hear it now. A lot of people, we done lost a lot of good friends. Okay, because you telling them not to take the shot. They mad at you because now all of a sudden they find out that you're right. They don't want to hear it now. They done already took it. Okay, now they find out. Now slave master come out and say, oh, Poochie coming out and say, you know what? We ain't got no answer why people still catching COVID. Well, we took the shot, and we ain't got no answer for that. You took the shot, okay, and you're still catching COVID. They're still telling you to wear a mask. So what was the reason why you took the shot then? You got a lot of people that's mad because they took that shot. Okay, because you told them not to take it. They mad at you now because you told them not to take it. Now they're regretting it now. Okay, I should never took that shot. When Esau said that, that's bad, man. That's bad. That's bad. Go ahead, Yahawah. Call it and read it. It's Job 21 through 5. All right? And while he getting that, I got to share something. One of the funniest things happened to me last week on a Sunday, man. I couldn't believe my ears, man. I was waiting in line. And all of a sudden, you know, Israel, we don't really pay attention. We just focus on what's ahead of us. And I'm in a long line. And all of a sudden I heard somebody say, I hate white people. So I had to stop, priest, and I had to analyze that thing, man. I kept straight because I said, I know I'm not hearing what I'm hearing, man. I said, I know I ain't hearing what I'm hearing. Heard it again. I hate white people. You know, and so when I turned around, it was an Ishmaelite and two crackers. I said, you got an Edomite saying I hate white people. I said, what is this world coming to right now, man? And then he mentioned the word culture. Yeah, they have no culture. Then the Ishmaelite, he was laughing. And I said, man, let me take a picture of this right here. This, you know we at the end right now, man. Edomite talk, they hate their own people, man. Okay, and that's scripture too. You got a Yahawah, read it.
Job chapter 20 verse 1. Then answered Zophar the Amalekite and said, therefore do my thoughts cause me to answer, and for this I make haste. I have heard the check of my reproach, and the spirit of my understanding causes me to answer.
Hey, Ryan, Hebrews 11 and 7 real quick. All right, I think that's the wrong one, Yahawah. Give me Ecclesiastes and Apocrypha. Give me Ecclesiastes 1 and 18. And you read what you got, King Ryan.
Hebrews 11 and 7. By faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High, of things not seen as yet.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we're doing. The things that are not seen yet. Okay, we've been warned through the Most High that things is going to happen. The news that you're seeing now. Like me and Priest had a conversation early on. The things that we've been teaching for years is coming to pass. What do you think is going to happen? Okay, when you read about, okay, the destruction of Esau, and you read about in history, you can clearly see in history, you can trace back, okay, from Genesis all the way up until now, you can clearly, okay, see in history how this book is validated 100%. I know I do. I got history books that tell you about Columbus. I got history books that tell you about how the Africans used to attack the Israelites, okay? You can clearly see that things coming to pass. Read it again.
By faith, Noah, being warned of Yahawah of things not seen as yet.
And that's exactly what the Most High has done to us, warning us. Okay, about the things not being seen yet, but we know what's going to happen. Okay, everybody else can't see it, but we can. Okay, go ahead.
Move with fear.
Move with fear. Okay, fear make you do some strange things, man. And the Most High said fear is the beginning of wisdom, man. If you don't fear the Most High, you crazy, man. You see the things that's going on in society, the way Esau's scared. How you gonna be scared in your own kingdom, man? How you gonna fear your people in power? They got all the power, Ryan. They make money. They're the ones in the bank that gives loans. Okay, they see that pale face come up. Old Becky and Zach come up, man. Loan approved. What's your dad's name? Zach. Okay. Oh yeah, we play golf on the 4th tee. We play golf all the time. Loan approved. You can have a credit score of 10. Okay. Esau gonna approve that loan for his own people, man. Loan approved. How you gonna be scared in your own kingdom, man? That's what I don't understand. You got the authority to go. Your next door neighbor's a lawyer, can get you off of any crime. The people that work in corporations can hire you. Dumb as bricks, man. That's why a lot of white people get trained by black people, man. They come on the job. Oh, my uncle, he's a lawyer. He knows the director. They got me this job straight out of high school. Don't know nothing. That's why a lot of black people, they train a lot of white people to do the correct job. All right? Look at the break rooms in some black corporations, man. Okay, black people go in the back. They got a dirty picnic table and a dirty ashtray. You go in some of these Edomite corporations, man. Their break room, they get free food. They got big plasma TVs, air conditioning, free snacks. Okay, cushy chairs that you can sit down in, man. Okay, and work less than black people. Okay, sit around, that's all they do all day long. Go around and drink coffee all day, right? From that free latte machine that they got. Okay, that's what they do. Go ahead.
Come, prepare an ark to the saving of his house.
That's right. So the Most High said, listen, he said, Noah prepared an ark. Okay, and that's what we're doing. We're preparing a spiritual ark. All right, and we're trying to warn the people. Okay, the Most High is gathering his people. Okay, and that's what this is all about. Okay, as far as the things that they're showing on the news and everybody's confused, all of that's written in the scriptures, okay, about what perilous times. What do you think we're living in right now, man? Okay, the things that we've been out there reading for 20 plus years, 5 plus years, man, those things are written in the Bible. What do you think? Listen, if any Israelite that knows the truth, okay, and that has come back to their nationality, okay, and has acknowledged these scriptures to be true, and everything that's written in this Bible is true, what are you so shocked at? The things that you out there on the street reading about Esau's kingdom and earthquakes in diverse places, that means that you really don't believe in this book right here that you read. You wouldn't do so, you shouldn't. Most I said, we're not marveled at nothing that we see. Nothing that you see on the news. Okay, that's supposed to just give you a warning, okay, and it gives you like, damn, we almost there. We almost there. Isaiah 14 chapter. Everything that you see on the news, a scripture supposed to be going right through your head. Isaiah, there it is. Isaiah 14 chapter. There you go. Revelation, the 7th chapter. There you go. Okay, something happened in China. There you go. Nahum 1 and 2. There you go. That's how your mind's supposed to be thinking. That's how your mind's supposed to be thinking, man. Okay? But our people, when they see things on TV, we need to vote. We need to get the white man and Biden out of office. That's exactly what this person told me that was interviewing me yesterday. We need to get Biden out of office and do what? What you gonna do then? Vote one devil out and vote another one in. It's gonna be still. You can't stop the Most High. That's just what it is. You can't stop it. Esau knows that. What do you think that cracker that owns Virgin, okay, owns Virgin Airlines and Virgin Records, okay, he got on his own plane, got on his own jet, King Ryan, and went up into space, and circled and went around and circled. What do you think that was all about, man? The only thing that the Esau is trying to do, they're trying to test how long they can stay up there before this destruction happens. That's all they're trying to do. Test. And now what they're trying to do, they're trying to sell airplane flights to the elites, okay, to try to escape this thing. That's what they're trying to do. That's exactly what they're trying to do. But I think he was up there for like a couple of hours and ran out of fuel. He had to come back down to earth. All right. I think now he's in trouble for that because he violated an FCC law. I think he flew over some airspace that he didn't supposed to. Okay. He violated the law. Finish reading that.
Come. By the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. What
did Noah do? He did what? He condemned what?
The world.
He condemned the world. That's what we out there doing every day. Okay. Give me Isaiah 5:20 and 22. That's what we're out there doing, okay, condemning the world. We can care less about this society, man, and what it stands for. If you got a niece or a nephew or somebody that's joined in the military, have a talk with them, man. Have a talk with him. I tried to talk to my niece. She ran upstairs. She saw me about to open my mouth. She went upstairs, ran upstairs. You hear the stairs. Ran upstairs. I don't want to hear that, Uncle. I don't want to hear that. You know, because my sister told me to go talk to him. How you going to serve a country with the blood that it has on it, man? Okay, and still doing evil, okay, and serving evil, all right, and have you doing evil, okay, in the military. Nothing is good. Nothing comes good from the United States military. Nothing. Okay, you're helping forward and promote the program of Satan. Everything the United States military stand for is the promotion of Satan, and it's against, okay, what the Most High stands for. All right, all them brothers need to grow some hair on their face. Okay, go ahead, brother. Isaiah 5:20 and read the 22.
Come, it says, woe unto them that call evil good.
That's right. A lot of people call evil good, man. A lot of people out here, man, from the newscasters, okay, to your school teachers, okay? Not every school teacher, okay? Not all professors, okay? Read that again, Ryan.
Woe unto them that call evil good.
Yeah, you got a lot of people out here calling evil good. You can do as you want to do, okay? The things hey, go ahead, guy, y'all, before I forget you. You had your hand up for a very long time. Go ahead. No, go ahead, Go ahead.
John 9 and 31 too.
Call it again.
John 9 and 31.
Go ahead.
Now we know that Yahawah heareth not sinners.
There you go. He don't hear what?
Not sinners.
Yeah, pray for me, brother. A lot of old drug dealers, okay? And so, guy that I grew up with, this guy that I grew up with, I ain't gonna say his name, okay? Go by the church, post it on Facebook every Sunday, okay? Handing the pastor on the corner, okay? Handing the pastor a donation. Go right back on the corner in the project and selling damn drugs, man. Okay? After you get the pastor a donation, okay? Read that again.
John 9 and 31. Now we know that Yahawah heareth not sinners.
Yeah, the Negro's still sinning, man. You selling poison to your own people, okay? Money ain't gonna be able to save you in these last days, man. I don't care how much money you just giving the pastor free money. That's all you're doing, okay? After you get the pastor, that's supposed to validate you, okay, and relieve you and supposed to validate you from selling drugs and doing evil, man. What's wrong with black people, man? All right, go ahead.
But if any man be a worshiper of Yahawah,
There you go.
and doeth his will,
There you go, brother.
him he heareth.
There you go. There you go. That crosses out the whole city of Atlanta, man. Okay? You got a lot of Negroes down there, man. Okay? Dresses on, weave, men with weaves, men with implants on. Right in church, King Ryan. Right in church. Okay? The Most High said he don't hear no sinner, man. Okay? Somebody need to read that decrepit dollar. Is it more on that?
I got a precept.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Isaiah 59 and 2. But your iniquities have separated between you and your Yahawah.
That's right.
And your sins have hid his face from you,
That's right.
that he would not hear.
That's right. You can break down, look, and let me say this too, right? And the proof of that is this. You can show somebody in clear black and white. Read Leviticus, the 11th chapter, and read about pork. You can break it down to them. Okay, what pork and swine does to your body. And first and foremost, if the Most High says don't touch it or don't eat it. And that person will still go and buy pork, man. That's their iniquities. Our people rather do bad than good. All right, you got a lot of people out there like that. A lot of people out there like that. Everybody believes in the Bible until the Bible's read to them. Once you open up the Bible, I believe, that'd be my first question to people. Let me ask you a question. Do you believe in the Bible? I believe in the Bible. I believe in the Bible. Okay, but no sooner you start reading the Bible to them, King Shoes, that's when they don't believe it. They want to touch it. They want to talk about you wrote that. They want to talk about, that's your Bible. That's your personal Bible. That you did that. Everybody believe in the Bible until the Bible's read to them. Finish up, King Ryan.
It says, woe unto them that call evil good.
That's right. Woe unto our people that call evil good. Okay? Everything up under the gamut. Go ahead.
And good evil.
And good evil. Okay? What we out there doing. Get a shout out. Get a job. People out there lifting up their middle fingers to us all the time. They do it all the time, man. Especially them lesbians, man. They do it all the time. I counted about 7 of them last week. I forgot who was speaking. They all got that same gesture. They lift up their middle finger at us. Go ahead.
No, so they got me last weekend.
Yeah, that probably was you. Yeah, you probably was about the 3rd one I seen. Yeah, I seen it. She went across the street. That's the thing with them, priest. They lift up their middle finger at us, man. But they don't understand. They ain't doing that to us. They doing that to the, they doing that to the word, man. All right. So the Most High, the them that call good, they're called evil. Okay, good, evil. All right, because that's an evil thing that they're doing, man, and they don't even realize. And when you talk to them, when you go to them, priest, you try to explain to them, hey, listen, and you try to break down to them, the effects, show them the law, and then you show the effects of, but what's behind that? Like, it's no good that comes from this stuff. You can go to them and show them the law, but break it down to them on a level and give them understanding on why they shouldn't do it. Like, okay, this is the law right here. Let me show you why you're not supposed to do that right here. Okay, on a physical level, 2 men, 2 women. Why you're not supposed to eat pork, shrimp, lobster, crab. What it does to your body internally, it jacks your body up. Like the things that, I was showing yesterday, about the products out here that initially causes cancer. And all this stuff is FDA approved. And some people still didn't get that, man. The very things and ingredients that are in some of this stuff, that's what causes cancer. And Esau knows this, but it's FDA approved. You understand what I'm saying, Yahawah? All right, the things and the ingredients, that's what you got to look out for. That's what causes cancer. All right, the FDA approves it. The CDC makes the medication for you to keep coming back and forth, okay, to the hospital. You racking up a bill, okay? You've been to the hospital twice and you got a $100,000 bill. How did that happen, man? I went to the hospital for a simple cold, and you wonder how the hell did that happen? They sending you a $100,000 bill for an antidote, okay, that they did to you, and it's just simple aspirin, man. They put it up under some scientific name. They give you a prescription, Ryan, and put it up under a scientific name. Phosphate, is glycerin. Okay, some name that you can't even pronounce, and you go into Walmart and you pay about $25 for a bottle of aspirin, man. For a bottle of aspirin. That's how Esau gets you right there. He gets you in the hospital and you go back and you rack up bills because that's $1 billion racket right there. Okay, that Esau, that he knows that. That's how he stays in business, Yahawah. You finish on that?
That put darkness for light. And light for darkness.
And light for darkness. That's how this world exists. I'm gonna give one more, Yahawah. Give me Mark 4:14 through 19, and I'm gonna end it with that. Okay, and that's how this society is. Like I said on the podcast, like it's bigger than what our people see. Okay, Esau is fighting, okay, for this kingdom. It's bigger than a shot. Okay, he's trying to eradicate the children of the righteous. Okay, so we won't inherit the kingdom. The movies that you see, okay, with your own eyes, okay, good versus evil. And it tells you that in the Apocrypha, okay, how the society is. Good versus evil. Righteousness versus unrighteousness. All right. When you look at the movies, you got the villain versus the good guys all the time. Okay. And in the end, okay, which we're at is negative against positive. We positive, Esau is negative. Again, it's good versus evil. That's what it's all about, man. Okay. Here in the end. All right. But the righteous, what they say, good guys always finish last. Oh, they were so right about that. Oh, they were so right about that, man. Okay, where do you think Esau got that saying from, man? Oh, good guys always finish last. Where do you think they got that from, man? Esau's not smart enough, okay, to think of something like that on his own, man. Here it is a man that put poison in your food, okay, and then talk about, oh, you got a tumor growth the size of a grapefruit. Stop putting nitroglycerin in the food that we eat. He's a fool, man. How you gonna come to the hospital and Esau to my, hey, tell me what's wrong. You know what's wrong before I get there. Okay, I got a big hole in my back and you tell me what's wrong with me, man. It's the ingredients that you're putting in the food, man. Okay, and you would think that this man would be smart enough just to stop putting the ingredients in the food. If you say on your pack, and I've talked to many doctors, okay, that, what is that, polysorbate 80, okay, that's in food, chewing gum, it's in everything, that links you to cancer. Stop putting polysorbate 80 in the food. That's all you have to do. This man ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do that. Why don't you revert people back to the natural food and say, hey, listen, grow your own food, okay? It's natural for you. Garlic, okay? Oregano oil, okay? Which decreases, okay, the metals in your body. Oregano oil, cilantro, all of that stuff is good for your body because what grows out of the earth has the same ingredients. You want to say something? Has the same ingredients, okay? That's what conducive to everything in your body. Phosphate, okay, potassium, okay, magnesium, water. All of that stuff is conducive to everything that's in your body. Our bodies are made up of what? Water. That's why fruit has what in it? water. Okay, because you're putting that back into your body. Okay, not when you go to the store and buy a bag of hot Cheetos, man. Okay, you ain't putting no nutrition in your body then. Okay, you jacking up your kidneys and jacking up your organs. That's about it. That has yellow dot 50, okay, in it. That's all you're doing. But when you eat the natural fruits that came from the earth, the Most High provides all of that in there. The Most High provides all of that in there, okay, for us. Okay, the natural things, okay, the herbs, okay, the water. That's why fruit has water in it, because no matter how much you eat, okay, you're replenishing your body, okay, with that water. You can eat grapes all day. You can, last time I checked, Esau can talk about watermelon all he wants. And Negroes like to eat a lot of watermelon. You're damn right, watermelon's good. And it's good for you, and it has water in it, okay? You Negroes like to eat watermelon and chicken. Chicken good too, okay, depending on who made it, all right? You got that aunt that make that chicken that's nasty. It tastes like potato chips. Hey, you know, I had a sister-in-law one time, man. She made yams. They taste like potato chips. How do you make yams that taste like potato chips, Ken Ryan? I never understood that. You know, she used to force them things on everybody, King Gael. Okay, yams. She used to slice them up real thick. It tastes like potato chips, man. How you do that? That's a new recipe right there. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna take up too much time. That's it. With that, that's my time, and I'm gonna let priest come on in. All praise to the Most High. Barak atah Yahawah Yahawah.
All praises. Put our hands together for the Most High. Call hello, Yahawah, Ba'ashem Mashiach, Yahawah Shah. All right, we're gonna get straight into it. Shalom, beloved. Give me the book, Ryan, of Proverbs 27:5.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 27, verse 5. Open rebuke is better than secret love.
Absolutely. Open rebuke is better than secret love. That's what we're going to start off with. Again, I'm going to ask the question afterwards, thou still lovest me. But right now, open rebuke is better than secret love. All right, give me Titus 1:13. Titus, the book of 1, Titus chapter 1, verse 13.
Titus 1:13. This witness is true. Wherefore rebuke them sharply, that they may be sound in the faith.
All right. So it's very important that rebuke, which we know is synonymous with reproof. Give me 1 Peter 4:17. The book of 1 Peter 4:17.
1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17.
Right.
It says, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of power.
So we're going to start with us. Read it as it's written.
For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of God.
We're going to start with us today. We're not going to start with nobody else. We're not going to deal with none of the other nations. We're going to deal with us. Read that again from the top.
The book of 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of God.
It must begin. It can't begin anywhere else. So one of the things I want to see the hands of those that keeping those scriptures in mind. I want to see the hands of those who are officers in Yahawah Camp. Let me see the hands of those. Okay. All praises. Quite a few hands went up. There was something that was given out. And it's, I don't know if the officers, this is to the officers. You remember this sheet. It's a sheet given to the officers of Yahawah's camp. If you don't have it or didn't get it, then this rebuke may not be for you. But if you did get this, and then the rebuke is probably for you too as well. But I'm just going to read some of the things that were said. And Yahawah shall utter his voice. This is one of the things on it. This is coming from the book of Joel 2:11. You see it on our shirts. And Yahawah shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great. For he is strong to execute his word. For the day of Yahawah is great and very terrible. And who can abide it? We know that Officer Zephaniah did an excellent with the opening of Yahawah's camp. When you see the videos, you see, that's his voice. It sounds very powerful. It scares me at times. I'm like, man, that brother got some bass to his voice. And it is very, very serious. Because the Most High is serious. And we know that the judgment that's been placed on our people, very serious. There's a time and place for everything. But judgment must begin in the house of the Most High. And that's where we're at now. Even as the elder was bringing out these times of, we're in times of pestilence, we're in times of destruction, we're in times of mayhem, and we're presently coming up on we're definitely in the times of Jacob's trouble. All right, I want to continue to read what was given to the officers. And it says, in the name of mighty Yahawah, we must come together as a nation to honor and serve the Most High, our one power with pride, integrity, dignity, and Israelite class, just as our forefathers before us did so. Yahweh solely prides itself in the beliefs in Yahawah or Yahweh's camp. And through the Torah and the prophetic biblical prophecies throughout the entire Bible, which are the words of Yahawah. I'm just going to read to the second paragraph here. One of the things was stated, all men that are members, participants, and partakers of Yahawah's camp must come together in the assembly of love, brotherhood, peace, and respect for one another, as did our leader Yahawah had for us as a nation. And we have the scriptures here, 1 John 4:20, 1 John 3:15. The second thing that the officers agreed upon was this: all the men are expected to participate and come to high holy day services, as well as the regular classes and camp speaking that are given through the instruction of Elder Zaquan, Priest Yochanan, and at that time it was Moreh Obadiah. 1 Timothy 5:17, Deuteronomy 27:1, Deuteronomy 29:10. I'm going to say this: if you don't show up to another feast day without a biblical excuse, you can't do nothing here. Open rebuke is better than secret love. You can't do nothing. You can't teach. I don't want you coming to camp. That goes for a priest, elder, officer. If you don't have a biblical excuse, you can't do nothing. Con? All praises. Give me the book of Jeremiah 6 and 10. Your position is going to be taken away. Plain and simple. You can like it, accept it, love it. Yeah, so we will, and if you don't have this, then, your officers go ahead and get it. But if you don't have a biblical excuse, the integrity, we must keep the integrity, because judgment is starting here. Judgment is starting in the house. We must keep the integrity of what the responsibility that the Most High is giving us. And, communication is key. When you join yourself to a group, you call and you let your job know if you can't make it. You have to, there's accountability. Matter of fact, Quatazapah, give me Romans 13. Let's start at verse 1. This is the reason why. 13. We can start at verse 1.
Romans chapter 13, he says from the top.
From the top.
Let every soul be subject unto the higher power.
So the higher power we know is the authority of the Most High. He's given Israel straight commandment. He asked us to come to these feast days. He gave this instruction for our good, for our well-being. And the details on how it's to be done, he's given it to us. We know, I don't have to go into it. We went into it yesterday. No working on the Sabbath. There's no working on supper work on these feast days. And myself and Elder Zaquan cannot allow that to go on, or we're going to get in trouble. We're going to get in trouble with the Most High. Hey, I love all y'all, but I don't like you to the point where you just going to do what you want to do and think ain't nobody going to say nothing. Just not going, not here. Not here. Myself, I stand under the gazebo by myself. Stand right there. It'll just be me. All right? Remember, Aaron's sons died not doing what the Most High asked them to do. And that's the Most High's judgment. And it's running through Israel right now. And we are very serious times. We can't say that, we love the Most High. We want to keep his commandments, and then we don't keep the commandments. That's hypocrisy. And Yahawah said in Matthew 23, he said, whoa, that's destruction. That's destruction to you. So, we come around, we smiling and we laughing and stuff. You're going to be an enemy to me. You're going to be my foe. All right? I love you, but you will turn into my enemy if we don't keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. Plain and simple. And the Israelites, remember, the Israelites, the Levites were the ones that would take your head off if you didn't obey. The first one. I don't have that type of connection to anyone. I'm not here to make friends. You see what I'm saying? Keep in mind the scriptures I gave y'all. Start an open rebuke is better than secret love. All right? Rebuke them sharply. Why? So you can be sound. That's the problem in our nation today. We don't have enough soundness. It's not enough discipline. We have so much discipline everywhere else except for here, where it matters the most. The discipline matters the most here. Not on your job, not in the world, but right here. Right here amongst us. Because guess what? When we have to leave and make our exodus, you don't want a bunch of undisciplined people. What military? Because we say here, these are officers. You got officers. We have soldiers. This is a military formation. When we came out of Egypt, it was with the military. It was Israel's military. If you don't have that discipline, it's going to be chaos. That's what we see happening here. So we don't want to fool ourselves. All right? Let me see the hands. Who's ever been in the military? Let me see the hand. All right. What's it called when you don't show up? You AWOL. What happens when you AWOL? Charges go out. I mean, you are a criminal. You become a criminal at that time. Am I lying? And who they send after you? The KPs or the MPs? The MPs, military police. They come after you and they got paperwork on you. You don't think the angels keep a record of us? And then even those who have charge, you don't think the Most High gonna deal with us? I done sat up here and grin with y'all eating chicken and ain't say nothing. They don't, where they do that at? They don't do that in the military. And this is supposed to be a military camp. It's synonymous with a military movement. That's who we are. We're disciplined. So this is a warning. This is a warning. Read on, Katazapa.
But there is no power but of God.
There's no power. So even the authority, it's not my order. It's not elders' authority. This is the Heavenly Father. Now we know there are reasons when you can't attend. We know biblical reasons. You're unclean for reason of unclean. Remember, they were wondering, well, where was David during the new moon? Because he possibly was unclean. See, but if it's a non-biblical excuse, then you have to be accountable. And then you're considered before the Most High MIA. You're missing in action. Read on.
The powers that be are ordained of Yahawah.
The authority is of the Most High. Read on.
Verse 2. Whosoever therefore resists the power.
If you resist the authority, you resist that power. Come on.
Resisteth the ordinance of Yahawah.
You resist the ordinance of the Most High, which we know his feast days are his ordinance. And so when you're in violation of that, that's his direct authority, and you're resisting and you're coming against that. Who has ever kicked against the pricks and was successful? Who ever kicked against the pricks of the Heavenly Father and was successful? You won't find that anywhere in the biblical text. Read on.
And they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation.
What?
And they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation.
Damnation. When Aaron's sons didn't do what the Most High said do, they were destroyed. So if we resist, the same thing is going to happen. Malachi 3 and 6. Most High, he doesn't change. He doesn't change. Read on.
Verse 3. For the rulers are not a terror to good works.
So the authority that the Most High has placed men in and the positions, even for you as officers, or just a servant or minister, a servant of the Most High, that authority that's even given to you and in the men that have a certain authority, just like in the military, That's where the whole concept of military comes from the Bible. Exodus 15:3, the Most High is a man of war. So the authority that's been given to you is not for, what works did it say?
For the rulers are not a terror to good works.
Is not a terror to good works. They're not against good works. Read on.
But to the evil.
But to the evil. And that's what these positions, that's why when we hear in the scriptures, have I become your enemy because I'm telling you the truth? I don't like that, brother, man. He just rebuked me, man. I don't like that brother right there. And that's the problem we have in Israel. You know, you got to take this, as Elder said, got to take this correction, man. Because if you despise this chastening, then the Most High is not dealing with you as a son. He's dealing with you as a bastard. Read on.
Wilt thou then not be afraid?
Will you not what?
Wilt thou then not be afraid?
We need to be afraid. Read on. When we don't have biblical excuses for not showing up when the Most High says show up. Or biblical excuses for not keeping feast days in the way or any instruction that the Most High gives us based on the details that he's given us. Man shall not live by bread alone, but every word that proceeded out of the mouth of the Most High. I'm going to get you a lot. Read on.
Of the power that which is good,
Come on.
and thou shalt have praise of the same.
Of the same. Read on.
Verse 4. For he is the minister of Yahawah to thee for good.
For what?
For he is the minister of Yahawah to thee for good.
And we know that Yahawah is the head of every man, so he is authoritative, but we follow him as he follows the Most High. Read.
But thou do that which is evil,
If you do that which is evil, come on.
be afraid.
What?
Be afraid.
Should be afraid. And so that's what I kind of want to just mention. You need that fear. Be afraid, because to not do what you have submitted yourself to, you should be very afraid. When you said that you would do this, and it's not just us, but based on what the scriptures tell us to do, you're in rebellion. And rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. What's the penalty for a witch in Israel? Is death. So that's what we should be. We should be afraid to be rebellious. All right.
Yeah, just like he's saying, everything he's saying is true. And what you got to remember is this: you rather a brother come to you out of love and rebuke you rather than the Most High do it. Because when the Most High do it, it's gonna hurt, man. It's gonna hurt, and you know exactly where it's coming from. So this is nothing personal. If the shoe fit, you wear it. If the shoe fit, you wear it. If you're doing good by the Most High, continue doing what you're doing. But if you need a little chin check every once in a while, it includes me too. Just take it. You know what I'm saying? If it fits you, just go with it, man, and just, don't do nothing. It's like somebody come up before a judge, man, and you got caught stealing. That wasn't me. That got you 50 different angles, man. Okay, and you still somebody, that wasn't me. The Most High got you on camera, man, and it's called the angels. Okay, got you 50 different ways, angels looking at you, going back and report to the Most, and you still somebody that wasn't me, man. So you rather, like I said, like the priest is saying, okay, you rather a man come and tell you to do it, okay, rather than the Most High, because when he do it, it's gonna hurt, man. It's gonna hurt.
Oh, praises. Go ahead, Malak.
Precept Titus 3:1.
Mm-hmm.
Put them in mind to be subject to principalities and powers, to obey magistrates, to be ready to every good work.
There we go. And we know that the good work is the law, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father. Give me Psalms 19:7. Got y'all. Psalms 19:7. So we just gotta get a little priority check. That's all. We gotta get everything in order.
The book of Psalms, chapter 19, verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
The law of the Most High is perfect.
Is perfect. So the law that he gives us, the instruction that he gives us, is perfect. Read.
Converting the soul.
So if you don't do it, then you're not converted. If you don't do it, you're not converted. That's how you can tell whether people are walking in conversion or not. If you're not doing it, you're not converted. Many of us in here are not fully converted. Read on.
The testimony of the Most High is sure,
Come on.
making wise the simple.
So making wise is simple. That's why when we read the Proverbs 1 and 23, how long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? How long you going to continue to go against the law? How long you going to go against the instructions of the Most High? All right? So give me that Jeremiah 6 and 10.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 6, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
To whom shall I speak?
To whom shall the Most High speak? These are his prophets. Read on.
And give warning.
And give what?
Warning.
So this is a warning. This is a warning. Read.
That they may hear.
That you may hear. And the word we know here is Shema. That means with the intent to obey. All right? Don't think that the Most High don't see you. The Most High see you. He knows who's been naughty or nice. He knows. Read on.
Behold, their ear is uncircumcised.
It's because your ear is uncircumcised. Meaning there's something that's in the way. All right? Read.
And they cannot hearken.
And they cannot hearken. Read on.
Behold, the word of Yahawah is unto them a reproach.
You see that? The word. So the instructions that he's given, it's a reproach to you. You don't want to do it. Read on.
They have no delight in it.
They don't what?
Have no delight in it.
Every time. Just know for a certainty, when you're not doing it, that's because you don't have delight in it. You don't have delight in it. And you just have to acknowledge that. Just accept that. I don't have delight in it. All right? Give me, let's go to the book of Ezekiel 33, and let's start at verse 3. This is very important because judgment must. It didn't say it was optional. It must begin here. It must begin with us. Because I don't want to get in trouble with the Most High. That's not something I've come this far and then to happen. Nice guys, Elder put it, has said it, but it's really righteous men finish. That's it. Righteous men finish. Righteous men and women finish. He who endureth to the end shall be saved. That's what hopefully everybody in here is what they're after. Unless I'm in the twilight zone. That's why I believe the Most High brought us to this place. Anybody disagree with that? All right. Elders spoke about the remnant. We want to be part of that remnant. We want to be part of that remnant. Hold your thought. I'm gonna get this real quick.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 3.
Uh-huh.
And when he seeth the sword come upon
go to 1.
Verse 1. And the word of Yahawah came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them. And
that's why these instructions we know are geared towards us. It's one thing to say that you're Israel, you know that you're Israel, you know the curses, you're making videos with the breakdowns, but are you taking heed to the warning? Are you hearing the sound that the shofar is making? Are you discerning the times? We got all types of information about, this is the information age, about what's going on. We know stuff that is ready to happen, seems like in light speed. It's actually light speed now. It's just coming boom, boom, boom. During our era, especially Elder's era, you didn't have this technology. You didn't have this type of logic. You know I always do that. But you didn't have this type of technology. Well, I think it was the rotary phone, but yeah, but you didn't have that. The wheel wasn't invented yet. No, but you didn't have this type of technology, And so we see it at a rapid rate. Knowledge is increasing. Guess what should increase? Our performance. Your faith. Your obedience should be increased now. Because we know in Hebrews 10:26, now a worse thing is going to come upon you. Read on.
Come. It says, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coasts and set him for their watchman.
Because we're watchmen. We have these seats of authority now. We've been given positions as officers, as captains, priests, and elders. We're watchmen now. Read.
It says, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people.
That's what we should be doing based on us acknowledging what sin is and rebuking our brother according to Leviticus 19:17. All right? That's what we're watchmen now. That's what we do when we go out there. Read.
Verse 4. Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet.
So whosoever, like whosoever in here, you hear that warning. Read.
And taketh not warning.
And you don't take it warning. Read.
If the sword come.
If the sword comes through, which it is coming. Come on.
And take him away.
And take him away. Come on.
His blood shall be upon his own head.
That's on his own head. You see what I'm saying? I don't wash my hands. As you have washed your hands when we warn the people. All right? You cleanse yourself that way. Read on.
Verse 5. He heard the sound of the trumpet.
He heard warning. Now it's very important. That's why when you know the Feast of Trumpets, the Most High was having us to keep coming to those feasts so that we could acknowledge him and be warned of the imminent day of destruction. Read.
And took not warning.
And you take not warning. Come on.
His blood shall be upon him.
Read on.
Verse Shlaki. But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul.
But he that taketh warning shall deliver your life, man. You know, you keep this word, you keep your life. Read.
Verse 6. But if the watchman see the sword come.
But if I'm just sitting here and just we just eating chicken and we grinning, read on.
And blow not the trumpet.
And I don't sound the shofar, or any of us that have that position of authority, even for the women in your house and dealing with your children. And then there's even ways that you can kind of, show your husband if he's in error. There's a certain way to do it. All right? There's a certain way to do it. But we all have the responsibility to warn. You know, you could ask your husband, do you think that's the best idea based on what the Most High said? There's nothing wrong with that. What do you think, honey? It say right here, we shouldn't be doing that. What do you think? Because the last I looked at, he killed those people. You see what I'm saying? There's a way that you entreat, and then even entreat an elder or a father. You know, you ask a question. You just don't tell them stuff because now you operate outside that authority. But there's a way to do it. The Most High will give us the wisdom on how to do it. You know, even like how we deal with our children. Sometimes we ask them a question. That's not offensive. It shouldn't be. All right, read.
Come. And the people be not warned.
And the people be not warned. Come on.
If the sword come.
If the sword come.
And take any person from among them.
Come on.
He is taken away in his iniquity. But his blood will I require at the watchman's hand.
Woo! That's cold, eh? So when you have to stand before the Most High, you say, you didn't tell the people. You didn't warn the people. You was grinning and eating chicken. That's what you was doing. You had a seasoned drumstick in your mouth, and you did not warn the people. I'm gonna feel real dumb and very afraid at that time. Wish I had never known chicken, had any relationship with it whatsoever. All right, read on.
Verse 7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Come on.
Therefore, thou shalt hear the word at my mouth.
I should hear the word at the Most High's mouth. Meaning that's why he said, unto the children of Israel. We see it all throughout the scripture. When he gave the instruction to Moses, tell the children of Israel. Give them these instructions. Read.
Come. Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth, and warn them from me.
And warn them from him. This is not my warning.
Come.
This is the warning from the Most High. All right, give me verse, well, read on. Keep reading.
Verse 8. When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die. If thou dost not speak to warn the wicked from his way,
Come on.
that wicked man shall die in his iniquity.
That wicked man shall die in his iniquity. Come on.
But his blood
But his life, come on.
will I require at thine hand.
Do you know how many men, when we have to stand before the Most High, the type of charges we're going to get? The judge, you're going to think, well, I did this, I did that. You didn't warn the people. You sat there and let them do that. You didn't say nothing. He's going to require their life at your hand. Read on.
Come. Nevertheless, verse 9. Nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his way,
Come on.
to turn from it.
To turn from it. And that's what, beloved, I'm telling you today. Turn from your wicked ways. Because there are going to be consequences. There are going to be consequences for every action now. If, again, it doesn't matter what shirt you got on, just give it up. Don't think you're going to come in here. You're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing. You're not street teaching. You're not standing poles. You ain't doing nothing. Read.
Come. If he do not turn from his way,
If he does not turn from his way, come on,
he shall die in his iniquity.
he'll die in his iniquity. Come on.
But thou hast delivered thy soul.
But you delivered your soul. And that's what I'm doing today. I'm delivering my soul. I don't want no problems with the Most High. None whatsoever. Give me verse 20 of that, and Yeshua, you can go ahead.
Come. Ezekiel 33 and 20. Yet ye say, the way of Yahawah is not equal.
You said, well, that's not right. What about mercy and grace and forgiveness? Read.
O ye house of Israel,
O ye house of Israel, come on.
I will judge you, every one after his ways.
After his what?
His ways.
That's why what we do is so important. Faith with works. That's what we do is so important. All right, go ahead, King Yahshua.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 32 and verse 17. A sinful man will not be reproved.
He won't change. He won't change. Some people are just stubborn. Some people are just stiff-necked, and some people are destined to be the 2/3. Some people are destined to be hypocrites. It's destiny. You're just destined. All right? Some people won't be reproved no matter what. In their mind, they're saying, I'm not going to change. Like what Elder was saying about these children, and I believe your sister and your niece saying that I'm going to do what I want to do. You have Israelites that have the same mentality as disobedient adolescents. Isn't that a shame? Read on.
But findeth an excuse according to his will.
Ooh, that's cold game right there. You make an excuse. Everything that you do against the Father is your excuse. If it's against what he says, you find it an excuse. Read that from the top.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 32 and verse 17. A sinful man will not be reproved.
He won't, meaning he'll get this instruction saying, I'm not changing. Well, that's okay. You can not change somewhere else. It won't be over here. Just don't change somewhere else. Don't change your diaper somewhere else. You ain't stinking up this place. Or ain't it simple? Read on. I'm not going to have it. The Most High ain't going to have it. Elder's not going to have it. Captain definitely wouldn't have had it. It's not. Captain used to look at me sometime, man, oh, how long you been dealing with? But time is up. Time is up. Read on.
But findeth an excuse.
But findeth the what?
An excuse.
Come on.
According to his will.
According to his will. What he wants to do. Not what the Most High wants us to do. All right? Bring it up.
The book of Romans, chapter 1 and verse 20. For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made.
That are made. That the Most High made, and he used Yahawah to make everything. That's including the laws, statutes, and commandments, grace and mercy. And if we are supposed, they're clearly seen. We see in Hebrews 11 the evidence of faith through obedience. But through faith they obeyed. Through faith they obeyed. What type of cognitive dissonance do we have if we think we're going to receive anything from the Most High and have not had the faith with the works? That's not going to happen. Do something else. Do something else. Come on.
Even his eternal power in Godhead.
That's right.
So that they are without excuse.
You're without excuse now. There are no excuses. Beautiful precepts. There are no excuses to not do what the Most High says. Anybody can think of one if and I stand corrected. If somebody just, what's an excuse to where we can't keep the commandments? Then I just take my little shofar, I just spend a little money on it. Nor just walk on out. It's no excuses. It's none. All right? Every one of us on the same playing field. We all have the responsibility to do this. Or we're going to suffer the same consequences. We went into captivity together. All right? We were getting our backs whipped together. And we deserved it. The Most High gives us less than what we deserve. Even now, the opportunity to do this, and now we're going to throw it out the window? Man, the Most High can beat you up eternally. Beat you up for eternity. You ain't seen no whipping. You ain't had no whipping. You ain't had no whipping. You're going to know what pain is after death. You're going to really realize, this ain't painful here in this life. Even with even with what's going on with the juice they giving the people and everything, that's nothing. They say even death is better than a long continual sickness. But after is where you're going to feel.
This is the book of Job, chapter 8, verse 20. Behold, Yahawah will not cast away a perfect man, neither will he help the evildoers.
Neither will he help the evildoers. It's very important. Give me the book of Ezekiel 2 and 2. You can start at verse 1. I know this is not a fun message, but we're not here to have fun. We're here to obey the Most High. Come on, and then we can have fun afterwards. It should be fun in obeying.
That's right. This is Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 1. And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee.
Come on.
Verse 2. And the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me.
Now go to Ezekiel, I believe it's 2 and 22.
Ezekiel 2 and 22. Shalaki. 3 and 22.
Do 23.
Ezekiel 3 and 22.
Or was it Ezekiel 2 and 22?
Ezekiel 2.
Or it's no 22. It starts, whether they will hear or forbear. What's that? Yeah.
Come. Ezekiel 2 and 4. Verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of
That's
Israel.
right. I was right there. It's verse 5.
Yeah.
Come on, keep reading down.
And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation.
To a what?
A rebellious nation.
I mean, and again, even to this day, we keep doing the same thing. Keep the commandments, and then we find an excuse to do it our way. Read on. And then we think that we're going to be accepted. And that's not a perfect sacrifice. Man, all the teachings that's come from here, for those that have been here for a while, all the teachings that's come, man, at this particular time, we shouldn't even be having this discussion. Read.
That hath rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me.
Come on.
Even unto this very day.
Even unto this very day, today. So-called supposed to be 9/11. It ain't no damn 9/11. It's the 7th month. We're in the 7th month. This ain't no 9/11. People just make us say whatever they want to say. Got us messed up. We think it's something going to happen. Oh, is another plane going to fall out the sky? No, this is the 7th month. We're supposed to be keeping the Feast of Trumpets, keeping the Feast of Atonement, and the Feast of Tabernacles. That's what we're supposed to be doing, unto our power. Read on.
For they are imputed children.
Come on.
And stiff-hearted.
They stiff-hearted, meaning their mind, they don't want to be moved. Read.
I do send thee unto them.
I send you unto them. I had to understand that a long time ago. Man, you send your service to people that don't want to listen. You send your people to people with a heart a mind not to obey. Man, do you know how that messed Moses up? Because it frustrated Moses to the point where he was, and I was like, I had to learn. The Most High taught me. He said, look, you just better be where I tell you to be. Don't worry about nobody else. Just tell them what you're supposed to tell them. But don't get to the point where you're going to get all upset and now you're not going to obey my instructions. No, I'm not going to, can't do that. We've seen, these scriptures are for our learning. Yeah, we seen what happened to people. That's why Moses, he told Aaron, he was like, see, this what happened when they ain't listen. That's why they gone. Read.
And thou shalt say unto them, thus saith Yahawah power. Verse 5. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house.
But they're a rebellious house. So now if you get a tap on your shoulder or call on the phone and tell you, okay, no coming back. Just keep it moving. Yeah, please don't wear that shirt no more. Then you know why. Read on.
Yet shall know that there have been a prophet among them.
Right, because these prophecies are not going to fail. Everything the Most High said would happen to the rebellious children is exactly what happened. Right? Read on.
Verse 6. And thou, son of man, be not afraid of them.
Can't be afraid to tell you the truth. Can't be afraid. Come on.
Neither be afraid of their words.
Can't be afraid of their words. Look, we on these streets, we're ready, we're prepared to give up the ghost. We know that. But we can't even look in the face of men and not be able to tell them where you're going off at. We got to be able to tell you. And a lot of us in here been going off. Come on.
Though briars and thorns be with thee, and thou dost dwell among scorpions, be not afraid of their words.
Come on.
Nor be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house.
Though they be a rebellious house. So we see that it is very important that we cover ourselves. Go to, did you ever read Jeremiah 6 and 10? Okay, come on, let's get that Zephaniah 1. That Zephaniah 1 and 12. Give me that Zephaniah. Get Zephaniah upon them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're going to read it in what version was that? I'm going to read it. I'm going to bring it out in Hebrew, and then we can bring it out in the new NLT. Yeah, because it says it very plainly. But Zephaniah 1 and 12. And let me just bring this out, because this is very important here. And it's very important when we go into these scriptures at times that you dive into the Hebrew, so you get more of the meaning and emphasis of what's being said in the interim while you're studying. So make sure that you're going through the lexicon for getting the Hebraic mindset, because we're Hebrew Israelites. So it says here, V'heya ba'it achapes Yerushalayim banerovot ufachati Va'anashim hachofeim shimrehem ha'omedrim bilvaram Yahawah yehtiv yareah. And so read it in the English.
Okay, come. This is Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 12 in the NLT. I will search with lanterns in Jerusalem's darkest corners to punish those who sit complacent in their sins.
Ooh. Now the way it reads, read it in the King James.
All right, KJV. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles.
So this is why judgment is starting in the house. Yerushalayim is also synonymous with Zion, it's synonymous with Israel, with Yahawah. And the Most High is searching. Remember, the seeker is meeting, the searcher is trying to meet up with the seeker. That's why he tells us to seek him, but he's searching. And that's where you get the lily from. That's even the representation of the lily. All right? When we come together, we form the lily. Read. Which you form, when you're seeking, he's searching, you meet up with him, now you have that protection. All right? Now you become his favorite. All right? Bring out Yahshua did a powerful teaching on the lily. Was glad to see that. All praises. Read on.
And punish the men that are settled on their lees.
You see, the King James says settled on their lees. Read on.
That say in their heart, Yahawah will not do good, neither will he do evil.
Well, and you say that when you say, ain't nothing gonna happen to me because I didn't do it exactly the way he said. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me because I didn't have a biblical excuse. But I had an excuse. That's men on their lees. So in the Hebrew, when you say, it says, I will come about that time that I will search Jerusalem with lamps, and I will punish the men who are stagnant. So that word stagnant in the Hebrew, and when you go into the root word of it, I'm going to bring it up. This is quafa, and to thicken, condense, or congeal. I mean, that goes back to being stiff-hearted. All right? So the men that are stiff-necked, the Most High, what are you going to do? Who are stagnant, and it says in spirit. Lees in the Hebrew is dealing with spirit. So if your spirit is stagnant, well, you're not going to move. You choose to be a drag. Spirit is also synonymous with what? Wine. Aged wine. So in the Hebrew, this is shemer, and this is lees or dregs, meaning aged wine, dregs, or spirit. So if you're stagnant, like still wine or aged wine, and you refuse to move, because some of us are drunken in our own ways, where we can't move, where we refuse to move. You drunk in rebellion. You drunk in disobedience, and it's good to you. It goes back to woe to them that call evil good and good evil. You see that? So some of us are drunk. We got to stop. We got to stop with being intoxicated with rebellion. Huh? Is this a beautiful message? No? That's right. The elder said, don't deceive yourself. You know. Oh, let's go to verse 13.
Come, verse 13. Therefore, their goods shall become a booty, and their houses a desolation.
Ooh, the word booty here is plunder. It's going to be a plunder. So now the Most High is going to start taking stuff. And then you wonder why, man, why is this going wrong in my life? Why it seems like the things are being plundered. That's from the Most High. That ain't Satan. Oh, the devil is working with the devil. How you going to be rebellious and say the devil is doing something to you? You working with Satan. How you got, what you mean? Y'all co-partners in this. The devil ain't doing nothing to you. That's the Most High taking your stuff, diminishing you. It means spoil. This word mes Esau. And it sounds like Esau. Yeah, which goes back to waste it away or eat them. But now the Most High is going to plunder. What did Esau come to do? He came and plundered everything. He stole everything. Now the Most High is going to plunder your stuff. He's going to diminish you, as Elder brought out. And now even your status is going to, we've seen it in Yahawah, how men were here, and the Most High did what? That's right. Like an elevator going down. You get in the elevator and don't have no up. It's just down. That's what the Most High in these scriptures are saying. Read on.
Come. And their houses a desolation.
And their houses a desolation, meaning devastation, waste, where you're without. Your wife, y'all can't get along. You're always at odds. The children in an uproar. Things are just, it's a bunch of confusion. Where do you think this is coming from? It's coming from the Most High. Read on.
They shall also build houses, but not inhabit them.
You ever say why it seems like nothing works? Right. Nothing is working. It's the same thing every time. Do you ever consider that it could be your fault? That I'm rebellious, that I've been deceiving myself this whole time into thinking that an unacceptable sacrifice is somehow going to be accepted. That the Most High is going to somehow change his mind. Somehow he's going to change the order. I could be disobedient, but I can go ahead and teach, and that's going to be all right. I can miss the feast days without a biblical excuse, and then everything's going to be okay when I go back out there and teach. Yeah, you ain't doing it here. That ain't going to happen over here. That's right. That's right. Yeah, Elder said you go to church for that. Yeah. If you're disobedient, go to church. Not if you're scared, because they're not scared. They don't have it. If you were scared, you would keep the law. People say if you're scared, go to church. If you're scared, you should keep the law. You see what I'm saying? But if you're disobedient and you plan on being disobedient, go to church. Bring it out, King.
Deuteronomy chapter 23 and verse 21. When thou shalt vow a vow unto the Lord thy God, thou shalt not be slack to pay it.
Ooh, wait, you see, a lot of y'all have vowed a vow. You remember this sheet here? Remember that? Some of y'all don't want to look at it. Your head's still the bed. You remember this? Right here. This is what you agreed to. All right? Read that again. I got plenty more. Anybody else want another one? Come on, read on.
It's Deuteronomy 23 and 21. When thou shalt vow a vow unto the Lord thy God, thou shalt not be slack to pay it.
Don't be slack to pay it. What you say you're going to do unto him, do it. Read.
For the Lord thy God will surely require it of thee.
He going to require it of you. Read on.
And it will be sin in thee.
It be what?
Sin in thee.
Come on.
23.
Bring it up.
Which is gone out of thy lips, thou shalt keep and perform.
You should keep and perform. You can always repent, but you cannot frustrate grace. Grace will bite you. Romans 6 and 1, shall we continue in sin because grace abounds? The Most High forbid, because he coming to spoil your stuff. It's a law. Read on.
Even a freewill offering, according as thou hast vowed unto the Lord thy God, which thou hast promised with thy mouth.
That's right. So we made a lot of promises. We made a lot of declarations. A lot of brothers said, yeah, I'll do this. I'm going to do, oh yeah, I read that. Yep, I want to be an officer. Yep. Nope. You didn't do it. All right, read on with that Zephaniah.
Come on, this is verse.
I know somebody here, man. I'll be glad when this class over. Go ahead, read. I know somebody, somewhere. He say, I'll be glad when this is over with. Come on.
Come. It says,
It should be painful to some. Read.
come. They shall also build houses, but not inhabit them.
You're going to build houses and you're not going to inhabit that. That's also synonymous with you're going to think you're protected and you're not going to be able to run to that shelter. You're going to build houses and what? Read on.
And not inhabit them. I was going to say that also go back to the curses.
That's right. It's the same thing. That's right. Based on doing the same thing. Disobeying. Read.
They shall plant vineyards, but not drink the wine thereof.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 14. The great day of Yahawah is near.
Come on.
It is near and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of Yahawah. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
Ooh. The mighty man shall cry bitterly. Read.
Verse 15. That day is a day of wrath.
A day of what?
A day of wrath.
A day of wrath. Come on.
A day of trouble and distress.
And distress. Look, if you're not able, I've said it before, if you're not able to lose it all now, you're not going to be able to give it up later. This is our test to see, okay, are they going to obey me while the affliction is light? Because you won't have enough strength to believe the Most High when things really get bad. Because they ain't really get bad yet. When things really get bad, I'm not talking about where there's no toilet paper, I'm talking about where there's nothing. Where you have to believe for food out the sky. That's what I'm talking about. Because you're supposed to grow from faith to what? To faith. The scripture, you're supposed to get stronger. And with these times, little by little, you should be increasing. All right? But if you are still diminishing in light affliction, what you think gonna happen when it rubber really meets the road? You're gonna give up the ghost. You're not gonna be able to do it. I know you're gonna take your shirt off anyway and be like, man, I need some food. You sitting up there in a tank top. And in the line, and just to say, I'll take the mark. I'll do it because I got to eat. I've been hungry. You know, you frail. You can barely make it. You got the white mouth. You gonna do it because you have not grown from faith to faith. We should be getting stronger, not weaker. Bring it out, Yahawah.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 9, and verse 62. And Yahawah shall say unto him, though man, having put his hand to the plow and looking back, is fit for the kingdom of Yahawah.
We hear it all the time. You're not fit. Judgment got to start here. It must start here. You're not fit.
The book of Second Ezra, chapter 16, and verse 70.
Man, you making me feel, y'all, this is beautiful because I know I could do this after. My hand's clean. My hand's clean after this. And you can't get mad. I mean, you can get mad afterwards, but hey, I love y'all. But so what? So what? Go ahead.
For there shall be in every place and in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahawah.
Come on.
They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahawah.
They fear. So it's getting ready to get bad for us. It's getting ready to get bad. They ain't making these guillotines for nothing. Come on.
For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen.
That's the proving. Because anybody remember the verse where they stood so stiffly for the name of the Most High? It's in the Apocrypha. Somebody try to find that where they stood stiffly Yeah, that's the same. See, we need to take that rebellion that we have against the instructions of the Most High and turn that around for rebellion against this world. But to rebel, if you're going to rebel against not keeping the instructions. Rebel against not following the Most High. All right?
This second Edges 2:42. And I Edges saw upon the Mount Zion a great people.
A great people. Come on, what makes us great? Come on. Just because we Israel? Just because we are set apart people? No, the people that obey are great people. The people that have faith with works. A lot of people think, again, faith is obedient. That's what faith with works is, obedience to the work. Doing your job in the Most High. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's where you get the reward. Come on. Read on.
Whom I could not number.
Whom I could what?
Whom I could not number.
Read on.
And they all praised the Lord with songs.
They all prayed the Most High with psalms. Come on.
And in the midst of them, there was a young man of a high stature.
Come on.
Taller than all the rest. And upon every one of their heads he set crowns.
Come on.
And was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing.
The mortal clothing. Come on.
And put on the immortal.
Oh, immortal. And we know stood taller than all the rest is Yahawah. Come on.
And have confessed.
What verse are you at?
Verse 45.
Okay.
And have confessed the name of God.
And have what?
Confessed the name of God.
Read on.
Now are they crowned and receive palms.
Come on. You see we're gonna receive, but let's see their character. Read on.
Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowneth them, and giveth them palms in their hand?
This is what we want. Come on.
So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of Yahawah, whom they have confessed in the world.
Whom we confessed in the world, and what?
Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord.
That stood what?
So stiffly for the name of the Lord.
For the name of the Most High. And that's standing on these laws, statutes, and commandments. Stood so stiffly, man, where you unmovable. No matter what is telling you the opposite. And if you're not doing that, you're not standing stiffly. You got to know that, beloved. You're not standing stiffly. That's why it's going to be some resistance. It's got to be some pushback. If you're not pushing back, you're not really following the Most High. If it's no pushback, all right? It's 2:19. I'm almost finished. Yeah, pain gonna go away in a little bit. Give me the book of Mark 11:23.
The book of Mark, chapter 11, verse 23.
Mm-hmm.
And it reads, For verily I say unto you, that whosoever shall say unto this mountain, Be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea.
Come on.
And shall not doubt in his heart.
Not doubt. Come on. You can't. You're gonna have doubt when you haven't done. Because how many times you get in trouble and the first thing you remember is what you're not doing? I'm talking about when it gets really bad. It seems like it just comes up. You just like, oh man, Father, forgive me. How you know what to ask for forgiveness from? Because you know you haven't been doing right. Your conscience knows it. Read.
But shall believe that those things which he has said.
Those things which?
But those things which he said shall come to pass.
Those things that he said come to pass. We read over that and we miss that all the time. How do you know the things that he said come to pass if you don't do them? You won't have the confidence. You'll never have the confidence to, how many times we hear, thus saith the Most High, thus saith the Most, thus saith the Most, say unto the children of Israel. But if you don't read that again from the top, because Christians, they read that all the time, Yahshua. And then you got faith. Come on, let's see what it says again. Read it again from top.
Come, Mark chapter 11, verse 23. For verily I say unto you, that whosoever shall say unto this mountain, be thou removed.
Christians are quick to, you can move mountains, you can do anything.
Right.
Their feminine voice, and that's the pastor. You can do anything. Read.
And be thou cast into the sea.
All you gotta do is believe, cast it in the sea. Read.
Come. And shall not doubt in his heart,
Not doubt, come on.
but shall believe that those things which he said shall come to pass.
You gotta believe the things that he's saying. You don't believe if the Most High tells you to do something and you don't do it. The things that he says. Read on.
Come. He shall have whatsoever he saith.
He shall have. That's why we don't have whatsoever we say. That's why you don't. Because you're not going to get a reward. Let me get one more. And give me 2 Chronicles 19 and 10.
Come.
2 Chronicles 19 and 10. I hope that you take this message, again, like Cap used to always say, go back over these messages. It's not enough to just, you get these messages, and I can tell you've not been going over it, because you get the messages, and then you listen to other breakdowns, you're doing other breakdowns, and you don't sound like the word that's been given. When you teach, you don't sound like the word that's been given. You ain't been going over it. Go over because you should be able, it should become a part of you after this. You don't get nothing without repetition. It doesn't stick. Why they think when even as a child you go, oh, you ain't just read the ABCs one time and now you got the ABCs.
Right.
We do the same thing. You think for some reason we think we're just gonna get it out the air. You look at it one time, you come to class, you just read it. I'm not saying everybody. There's somebody in here that do this. Where you get in here, you get the word, and then you go out and you study something else. You don't meditate. The Most High ain't doing this for fun. We're not up here for fun. You know, this is very important. These words, Psalms 107 verse 20, he sent his word and healed them and delivered them from their destruction. Your deliverance is coming out of this. For what? The word is powerful and sharp. This is for you right now, not later, not down the street. So you get the word, then you go home, you don't go over it the week, you go back to your job, you do what you do, you back in the mix of the world, and you're not doing this, and then you're looking at other things, and it's not beneficial. I'm gonna get you. How does the breakdown about who's gonna be in the kingdom, how is that relevant if you're not there? That's what I want to know. What's all these breakdowns? Who cares if the earth is flat? If whatever earth is going to be, you're not going to be there. Who cares? Who cares about all these breakdowns? Break it down to the least common denominator, the lowest common denominator. Break it down in the spiritual aspect of how we can get enlightened. Sound like the unconscious community. Going off in other stuff. But none of this is relative to you being delivered. You haven't met that requirement yet. Yahawah, you had something? Bring it up.
I just want to read something from the prayer of Matthew.
Come.
It says, my transgressions, O Lord, are multiplied. My transgressions are multiplied, and I am not worthy to behold the sea of the height of heaven, for the multitude of mine iniquities. I am bowed down with many iron bands, that I cannot lift up my head, neither have any relief. For I have provoked thy wrath, and done evil before thee.
That's where a lot of us are. We provoke the Most High. Worst thing you can do is come in here and not do it. You poking at the Most High. Are you crazy? Come on.
I did not thy will, neither kept I thy commandments.
Woo!
I have set up abominations and have multiplied.
Now, how have you set up abominations? When you put something above what the Most High tells you to do, that's an abomination. It's still rebellion. It's still rebellion. Come on.
Have multiplied offense. Now therefore I bow the knee of my heart, beseeching thee of grace. I have sinned, O Yahawah, I have sinned, and I acknowledge my iniquity.
And that's what everybody in here needs to do. Everybody needs to acknowledge. Now, how do you bow down the knee? That means that you obey. Now you're in complete submission. It doesn't mean you just say, I'm sorry. How many people go to court and then the people, I got a couple minutes, I never got this, where the people that murdered the family, they want an apology from that person. Like, I just apologize for what you did, and I forgive you. Where is that in the Bible? Thou shalt not murder. Thou shalt not steal. There are consequences. Yes, you could be forgiven, but you still gonna have to deal with the penalty. I can't forgive you if you're not being punished and you don't change. So we can't just say, I'm sorry, and he gonna forgive you. No, he's not. You're still a murderer. You haven't changed. You're still an adulterer. You're still rebellious. You still do it. Feast after feast after feast. You're still rebellious. I can't forgive you for that. Come on.
That part. I humbly beseech thee, forgive me, O Yahawah, forgive me and destroy me not.
Obey and then ask for forgiveness. That's what you need to do. Because when he said he bowed down, now he was in submission. Because a lot of us get up from that prayer and go back doing the same thing. You see what I'm saying? So people believe that grace, forgiveness, all that's not unmerited. This ain't Christianity. No such thing as unmerited grace. He gonna give you favor because you didn't do nothing. That don't even make no sense. Well, that doesn't happen on any plane. The earth, I think you brought it out, Yashu, where the things are clearly seen, what the Most High manifested. So we can prove all things through what we do. We can prove. You go to work, you labor, you get a job. I mean, you get a reward. There's something that comes out from that. You put something in the ground, you sow it, you have to do it. Something comes out. It just seems when it comes to this, I don't have to do nothing, and I'm going to get everything. I'm going to get the kingdom. I'm an Israelite. I'm special. Man, come on, man. That's just not using your common sense. Right. Like I said, just sit home and do nothing, see what happens. Like I said, all you got to do is do nothing for 3 days. And nobody going to want to be around you.
Hey, listen, he's absolutely correct. The Most High doesn't give you something for nothing. You know, the Most High say you got to obey him. Like you said, that's where the mercy and grace comes in at, because the Most High looks at that. Even in the court of law, you know, if you've been obeying Esau wicked behind, okay, the judge, he looks at that and says, okay, well, you did this, you did that, you did that. Okay, but if you go out and murder somebody, you don't have nothing to show, you know, forgiveness or nothing like that, the judge's going to give you the full sentence, man. You know, he's going to give you the full sentence. Just like if he put you back in rehab and he tell you to do something, okay, when you go here and do this, okay, this right here for 3 months, and then we come back to court, and then we'll think about it. But if you don't do nothing, okay, the Most High ain't going to give you something for nothing, all right? You got to obey him first, okay, to get that grace and get that mercy, man. You know, you just can't just sit around and just do nothing and expect the Most High to say, he'll forgive me, he'll forgive me, he'll forgive me. You might as well go to church, man, for that. All right, and do more evil, okay, just continue to do more evil, okay, because that's the way they think. You can do anything you want, like Burger King, have it your way. Pickles, lettuce, wickedness, almost you can have it your way, okay? How do you expect the Most High to bless you if you're not obeying and you're not doing nothing for him, man? How do you face and pray to the Most High, ask him for anything if you're not obeying him, man? It's like asking your father for allowance and you ain't did nothing that whole damn week.
No, you supposed to empty garbage. No, you supposed to change the flat tire. No, you supposed to mow the lawn. No, you supposed to have came in at 11 o'clock to shoot, and you came in at 1. How you expect your dad to bless you, man? Hey, Dad, can I have my allowance? Get the hell out of here, man. You ain't did nothing the whole week. The garbage still piled up in the garage, smelling flies. Okay, you ask me for something, and your dad gonna say, what? Man, you better get the hell out of here, man. Until you do what you're supposed to do, that's when I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do when you come to me.
That's going before the Most High like this. Gimme, 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 and you ain't done nothing. That's an evil and wicked generation. I'm gonna end with this. John 8:22. Then said the Jews, will he kill himself because he saith, whither I go, ye cannot come? Verse 23. And he said unto them, ye are from beneath, I am from above. Ye are of this world, I am not of this world. And we don't need to be of this world. Yahawah was not thinking about what was going on here. His focus was on the will of the Heavenly Father. That's who we follow. He said of himself, he can't do nothing. Only what the Most High was giving him. That's what he was accomplishing. We should do the same thing. 24. I said therefore to you that ye shall die in your sins. For if ye believe not that I am he, ye shall die in your sins. So that's showing you that's why he said he came to deliver them from their destruction. So if you don't follow him, then that's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to die in your sins, in breaking the law. And for us that haven't come to the days, they have signed this and agreed to that. And for those that haven't agreed to this, but agreed to this covenant and identified with the law, statutes, commandments, and don't do it, you're going to die in your sins. You don't want that to happen. What did we start about with? He don't hear the prayers of sinners. All right. So all right, the pain there, you got the jab, and we see how it works afterwards. But this jab is going to be more productive and more healthy for you than any other jab you could get. All right, just take it on the chin or in the arm. However, all praises. Or you want the face or the stomach? One or the other. All right, with that, I say shalom. Don't forget, we got what we got coming up. It'll be in the evening time, but not dark. So I think it'll be what you want to start at about at least at 6. It gets dark at about 7:30. So we'll come in at 6, and that way we'll kind of go into a little bit of it of atonement, and then we'll close it out, and then go right into it. All praises.
We're gonna be in the gym.
We're gonna be in the gym. So all praises.
Saturday, Sunday. Hey, shoot, I gotta talk to you about the rhythm part.
All praises. And remember to fast that day. Everything that you know about the scriptures on atonement, be looking them up. But again, you're afflicting yourself. But even this, what we learned, this is beautiful, because what we learned today, that will take us into atonement, and now your fasting will be accepted. Come. All right.
Yeah, the brothers that ate, Joshua, you too, man. I ain't forget about you. You trying to hide over there in the colored section. I see you. Hey, listen. Right. Hey, listen. You in the shoes. I want to get with y'all out in the camp, and whoever want to volunteer also to cook. Whoever we got some cooks in here, man. Just get with us 3 out in the camp, and we'll try to straighten everything out. If you want to help next Saturday, Con? All right.
Abanawa,
Abanawa,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Wadah,
Wadah,
Shaya,
Haya,
Shemka,
Shemka,
Yahawah,
Yahawah,
Malakwaka,
Malakwaka,
Taba'ah,
Taba'ah,
Ratazaka,
Ratazaka,
Haya,
Haya,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Barataza,
Barataza,
Kawa,
Kawa,
Haya,
Haya,
Bashamayim,
Bashamayim,
Latananawa,
Latananawa,
Lacham,
Lacham,
Ko,
Ko,
Yawam,
Yawam,
Wasalaknawa,
Wasalaknawa,
Kabwabwapnawa,
Kabwabwapnawa,
Kasalaknawa,
Kasalaknawa,
Kabwabwapyanawa,
Kabwabwapyanawa,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Tabayanawa,
Tabayanawa,
Banasayawa,
Banasayawa,
Abo,
Abo,
Awashayanawa,
Awashayanawa,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Rai,
Rai,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Laka,
Laka,
Amalakwa,
Amalakwa,
Waha'ala,
Waha'ala,
Wa'atapare,
Waha'pare,
La'awalamyam,
La'awalamyam,
Aman,
Aman,
Shema,
Shema,
Yashurala,
Yashurala,
Yahawah,
Yahawah,
Allah, Yahawah,
Yahawah,
Shema,
Shema,
Yashurala,
Yashurala,
Yahawah,
Yahawah,
Allah,
Yahawah,
Yahawah, Shema,
Shema,
Yashurala,
Yashurala,
Yahawah,
Yahawah,
Allah,
Yahawah,
Yahawah, Yabaraka,
Yabaraka,
Yahawah,
Yahawah,
Wayashamaka,
Yashamaka,
Yahawah,
Yahawah,
Panyawa,
Panyawa,
Ayaka,
Ayaka,
Wayakanka,
Wayakanka,
Yashayahawa,
Yeshayahawa,
Panyawa,
Panyawa,
Ayaka,
Ayaka,
Wayasham,
Wayasham,
Lakashalawam,
Lakashalawam,
Yahawah Bahasham,
Yahawah Hashem,
Yahawah Shai,
Yahawah Shai,
Ramgada,
Ramgada,
Allah Shadya,
Ayashaya,
Malak Lamalakya,
Lamalakyam,
Adawan,
Adawan,
Ladawan,
Ladawanyam,
Shamaril,
Shamaril,
Wabarak,
Wabarak,
Warapa,
Warapa.
Numbers 6:23. Speak unto Aaron. No, speak unto Moses, saying, speak unto Aaron and to his sons, saying, on this wise ye shall bless the children of Israel, saying unto them, the Most High bless thee and keep thee. The Most High make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. The Most High lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. And I shall put my name upon the children of Israel, and I will bless them.
Hallelujah. You may stand. Hallelujah. Ram Yashala. Ram Yashala. Ram Yashala. All right, we're going to go out as mighty soldiers. Again, when y'all go over these scriptures and you come into these feast days, you read them. We grown folk. We know what we should and shouldn't be doing. Let's make sure we enforce that. We Torah enforcers. Ram Yashala.
Ram Yashala. Shalom.